What is going on, guys? Jack95 Gaming here, and I'm back with episode 16 on my Queen's Park Rangers FIFA 15 career mode. And it's a great start to the episode here, as we do get the confirmation that the January transfer window is officially open, and we got the opportunity to make some more dealings and strengthen the squad. And the first thing that comes to my mind is Joey Barton. Needs to get him out of the club, really. He's taking up wage budget. He's a good player, don't get me wrong. He's put in a shift this season with times he has played, but I want to get a new player in, and that is in the form of a young Nabil Bentaleb, the 20-year-old centre midfielder from Spurs. QPR and Spurs actually have quite a good relationship. Obviously, Sandro come from Spurs, and you know, Stephen Corker used to be at Spurs too. So you know, it's a bit of a Spurs link in this team. You know, Nico Cranchar was at the team, we did sell him, but we're going to the game here against Swansea, and that's the team we're going to start. Adel Taarabt makes his second consecutive start after coming back into the team, which is good to see, and going to a game against fellow high flyers Swansea. We're going to have a look at the league table now, as both teams made an amazing start to the season. Look at that. If Swansea win their game in hand, well, it's against us, but it was not really a game in hand. They still have a game in hand after this, but if they win this, they go above us in the table, and if we win it, we go further ahead of them. So whoever gets a result in this game, you can actually say they're forming an amazing campaign in the Barclays Premier League this season. There's a Swansea team they're going out with. Shelby just behind Bonnie. That it looks like a very dangerous Swansea team. And it would be them that gets the first opportunity here with John Joe Shelby playing in Wilfred Boney. Boney plays it into Rangel, the right back, or he's playing right mid for this game. The Spaniard gets past his man, crosses it in, looks, I believe, for Montero, but it misses him completely, and that's a wasted opportunity. But they get an opportunity here, but Taylor commits himself forward. Isla dives in. He gets himself booked for his efforts, but Taylor does stay down. And obviously Taylor was injured a lot last season, and he looks like a great player, but I believe he is injury prone. And I don't like to see a player go off injured, but John, I think it's John Taylor. I don't know how to say his name. I know it's Taylor, obviously, but yeah, it looks like he's going to be Neil Taylor, I think it is. But yeah, it looks like he's out injured and he does have to get subbed off. But Montero puts the ball in, and the sacrifice for Taylor may not be that big, as Boney does put the ball into the back of the net from the resulting free kick and puts the Swans 1-0 up right on the half-an-hour mark. Dangerous ball in from Montero. No one picked up the danger man Boney, and he finds the way into the back of the net. 7 goals this season for the Ivory Coast man, and Swansea have the lead. We do win a free kick though, 32 minutes in, as Sandro tries to get us back into the game. He is going to give it to Kelvin, because Kelvin does look like he has slightly better free kick stats to take this free kick. But he does line it up, he takes it, he gets the ball, it hits the wall on the way through, and it's safe into the hands of John Ruddy. But on the second half, we do win another free kick. Fur plays it into Kelvin, who gets away from his man there really well. He has an opportunity here to get his shot away, but great defender from Swansea stops us getting an opportunity to get the game back at 1-1. Well, Swansea come on the attack now again, and this time with Rangel, who's playing on the left side for some reason. He's switching play up a lot here. Britton plays it back into Rangel, who plays the first time ball into Sigurdsson. Great bit of ball control there from the Iceland centre attacking mid, as he picks up the ball, plays it into Britton again, crosses it all the way in, and looks for Bonnie, but it does get cleared away. And now we go on a counter attack. 70 minutes in, 20 minutes left to go. Taarabt links up with Muriel. The Colombian uses his agility to get past his man there. Great bit of play there and dribbling, linking up as he gets an opportunity, gets the shot, it's off the post, it falls to Taarabt, and surely he's going to put it into the back of the net. He does. It's 1-1, and Taarabt gets his first goal of the Barclays Premier League season, and it's only his second game he's started since coming back from injury. So it's been a bit of a roller coaster of journey for Taarabt. You know, we had not the greatest start to the season, but he's come back and proven that he definitely has a place to play in this team. And he's got the goal there, and he's got us back on terms. Very well played, and I'm so happy he's got that goal. You know, it all comes from the counter-attack, and Muriel's got to take a lot of applause for that, and a lot of credit. Very well played, and we're back on terms. But the Moroccan does come off after that goal for Vargas, Much and Ebercilio. Sandro and I believe Phillips come off also too. Kelvin onto the ball now. Pick up the ball. He's running forward. We're on the counter-attack. It's 3 against 1 here, and Much does play in Vargas. Here comes Vargas onto the ball. Here he is. Vargas, and oh, how can he put the ball into the back? You would have backed Vargas doing that. He's been on fire lately, but unfortunately cannot find the back of the net. But Isla does put the resulting corner in. It finds Stephen Corker, but a great reflex save there from England goalkeeper John Ruddy. Keeps the game at deadlock. Much picks up the ball here yet again, plays it into Kelvin. The Brazilian gets past his man here, and he's going to look to cross the ball in. He gets away from his man, crosses it in, finds Vargas, he finds the back of the net, and he's celebrating that goal. But unfortunately, it does get ruled for offside. Loftus Road still going mad, as you can see behind. They haven't realised that the goal was ruled out, and as you can see, rightly so, he was just off, and Vargas denied that goal. And unfortunately, that would mean that the game does end at 1-1. A very fair result between the two sides, who I think the Swansea did dominate most of the game, but we nearly started right at the end there. But 1-1 draw, I'll take it. Taarabt gets the goal, and he saves us the draw. So very well played there. And there's the match facts right there. We did dominate the game near the end. You know, Swansea only had 3 shots, really, when you look at it, but they dominated possession a little bit there. and that's good to see. Very clinical game and a point share between two sides that are high flying in the Barclays Premier League at the moment. Tarap does win man of the match, and also good to see obviously come back from injury and he's putting in performances like that. Very well played there from the Moroccan centre attacking mid. Bruno Andrade comes into the office and says he wants to play a bit more there, and he'll have to consider his future, which I completely agree with, and he will be getting a lot more game time coming up in the next few episodes, hopefully. Steve McCourt then comes into the office and transfer window season, and he asks to look at his contract. You know, he saved it for the right time, and I don't want to lose him, so I need to offer him the deal that he wants. 45 grand a week, 1 year extension on his current contract, which is currently 3 years 6 months. Important first team player and a 5% clean sheet bonus. And Spurs do accept the Bentaleb offer. So Joe Barton looks like he's on his way to a top 6 club in Spurs, and it looks like we're going to get an incredible player in Nabil Bentaleb, who is definitely one for the future. So offer him 20 grand a week deal, 5% bonus per goal, 5-year contract length, and see if he does accept that, the Algerian centre midfielder. And more good news, Stephen Corker does accept the contract offer, and we keep his services and keep him happy in the club. Very good transfer business being done here at the moment, but now we have to move on to the next game of the episode. It's an FA Cup tie, the third round, I do believe. And there's the bench of the team. We're going to play a full strength side here. Again, Tarap, Fer and Sandro make up the midfield. Muriel, Phillips and Kelvin. Ishla, Corker, Anua, Bernat and McCarthy in net. We are at Turf Moor. It's going to be an interesting game here between two Barclays Premier League clubs. Obviously the two teams that did get promoted last season. Last time out we did play Burnley, we did win 2-1. We're going to do the same here on their home ground. We have to wait and see. Not the best of teams out, but Vokes and Ings up front do look deadly, and they're going to be a hard force to stop once they're in full swing of things. So hopefully we can get the result in this one. We'll have to wait and see. Going into the game eventually. Here we go. Burnley on the first attack here. Marnie picks up the ball, plays it into Kitely. Kitely, obviously a former Grays boy, Grays athletic boy, plays it into Taylor. Taylor crosses it all the way into Danny Ings, and he misses his header there. But Vokes misses an open goal there. Now, I don't know what the hell he's doing as Bernat stands down in the box, but that was an incredible miss. And yeah, going on about Michael Kitely, yeah, a former Grays boy, worked his way up from conference, and you know, it's just a good story to see. Like Charlie Austin worked his way up too. It's also, it's just always nice to see that. But as you can see, Trippier picks up the ball here, plays it into Kitely. Kitely plays it back into Danny Ings. Ings finds Vokes, back into Ings, and Burnley had the lead 35 minutes into this FA Cup tie. And Danny Ings, a player that I said I don't think can cut in the Barclays Premier League, but every time I doubt him, he always scores against me. He scored against me in 2 appearances now against us. So Danny Ings proving that maybe he can cut it. In this game, of course, anyway. But Danny Ings gets his first goal in the FA Cup there. Very well played there from the England striker, and Burnley have the lead. Into the second half now, they go on the attack again with Ings. Ings finds Taylor, former West Ham boy. Ings again, crosses it all the way into Kitely. Kitely gets his shot away, but the former Wolves man can't get it on target, and that means it does go wide of the mark. Adele tapped onto the ball now for the yards. Finds Kelvin. The former Porto man cuts inside of his man. Brazilian now is making his way at goal. He tries to make room for himself. He gets his shot away, but it's a fantastic save from the goalkeeper there to deny us getting an incredible goal for Kelvin there. But we do win the throw-in, and Isha does find the Brazilian yet again. He crosses it in first time, looks for Muriel, but it does get headed away from Burnley. But here comes Tarap on the ball. 74 minutes in, we're getting desperate for a goal. Kelvin does really well to get past his man yet again on this occasion. Crosses it all the way in, looks for Sandro. It falls all the way to Phillips. He tries to get his shot away. He does. Well, it's an absolute pimple in the box there, and it does get rid of it. But we do bring on Vargas, Much and Werner to try and get us back into the game here. Very desperate times. 84 minutes in, Kelvin picks up the ball. He's been so instrumental this second half. Plays it into Ishla. Ishla onto the ball, crosses it all the way into the back post. Looks for Vargas, but it's a great save there from Heaton in net. Very well played, but he does kick the ball out, only as far as Anua. Anua, the easiest header's here, finds Jordan Much. Much onto the ball, finds Vargas, and check this out from the Chilean here. Great bit of dribbling there, gets away from his man, great bit of strength, gets a bit lucky, but just absolutely smashes that shot into the top corner. Saves the game in the 88th minute. Burnley parked the bus. It come to nothing there as we find the back of the net, and the Chilean man, you'd put your house in him scoring from that range. Very well played there, and like I said, he's just been on complete and utter the best form of probably his career, I have to say. Eduardo Vargas making English football look easy at the moment. Very well played. The game does finish. It means it does go to a replay at Loftus Road. The team did perform well. You know, we showed up really late though, and Burnley got an early goal, which meant they parked the bus very early on. But the game does finish at 1-1, and that's how the game would finish at full time. It does go to a replay at Loftus Road, and hopefully we can get the result in that game. Burnley dominated the game, guys, but we was lucky to get a point out of that one. Well, not a point, get a replay out of it. and so hopefully we can improve on things at Loftus Road. Danny Ings picks up the Man of the Match award with 7.6 rating. Very well played there from the claret and blue man. Now guys, I think that is near the end of the episode. We've got some more transfer business going on, and we do it all for Frankie Sutherland, for Ryan Ledson, the Everton man. Hopefully we can get the 17-year-old in. I heard he grows so much, but like I said, he's a crucial player for their starting 11, a future star. I mean, so that's good to see. Junior Hoylett and Juan Bernat now, 3 weeks out between them, and hopefully we get both left-sided players back in the team a lot quicker, because we missed them. We're going to miss them a lot. But anyway guys, that is going to bring an end to the episode. I'm going to leave you guys looking at the squad report and the highlights from the Swansea game. If you did enjoy the episode guys, as always, hit that like rating, because if you do, I will upload another one tomorrow if I hit the amount of likes I want to see. And if you got to this point guys and you haven't already, and if you did enjoy the episode, why not hit that subscribe button? It is free and you'll never miss a career mode video ever again. As always guys, have a really nice day. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.